Okay, now what I'm going to be showing you guys is those 3 months that I spent in the valley. You know, why wasn't I working? Well, I had quit my job at Amici's, a place that you said I was fired from, but I wasn't fired. I quit because they were ripping me off. They were taking money out of my paycheck when they shouldn't have been. And I can't be working 6 days a week for a place that's ripping me off. I was exhausted, and who wants to do that? So I quit. And there aren't many jobs in the valley. However, I paid my share of rent. So if Larry is making a different claim, then he needs to prove that. Rent was $900. Okay, so we each owed $450. Go ahead, Larry. Go ahead. But we need better than word of mouth. All right. So what I will be showing you, and it's uploading now, is during that time, you saw that when I'm talking to Gray, I'm talking about moving into his place in December 2012. And so I'm going to be showing you December, November, and October 2012. And exactly what I say that I'm doing is what I'm doing. You guys said I was doing nothing. I was sitting there on Facebook, is that right? You actually don't have proof of that either. But what I will show you is Larry went on my Facebook, which is interesting. So it means he was doing something weird. But I'll show you, I mean, if they're saying that I'm spending all this time on Facebook, it should actually be very easy to prove. And also, how would you know? Unless you were behind the cameras, how would you know? And if you do know, go ahead and provide that proof. Okay. No, the reality is I was very, very busy because I was trying to cast for the reality show. And it's not easy. And so what you're going to see is I'm applying to jobs. Of course, it's not all the places that, you know, I'm not able to show you all the places that I applied because a lot of them I applied in person. Just going in, asking if they were hiring and filling out an application there. And so I can't really show you that, but I can just show you specific things I was doing on the computer with applying to jobs. I was doing community service, and I was writing still for Sonic Eclectic. I'll show you that. And then you'll see that I'm booking for Wing Girls. Now, what I want you to notice, this is my personal email account. JP shut down my professional account, so these are only overflow emails, which means I'm not able to show you emails that I had to clients because I'm not going to email from my personal account, and I'm not able to show you emails that I had to girls because I'm using a personal account. But what you will see is that I'm recruiting more girls for promo modeling, and these are from ads that I put up that they're responding to, and it's just one forum of it. You know, it also took out ads in other places, Backpage and whatnot, but it's just one section of it. So you're seeing that it's a pre-screening process before I would filter it into my professional email of getting more girls in. You're seeing that I am getting submissions for the reality show, and so you're seeing men say, you know, write in about, I don't want to show you their personal information because it is personal, but writing in about, you know, this is my dating difficulty and I'm interested in being in the show or whatever. And you're seeing me interacting with our manager, Jay, about things that needed to get done, you know, put together a press list or whatever. This guy is good for the show, I don't like this one, whatever. And then you're seeing Vonage visual emails, which means that, you know, under the rare occasion that when you would call Wing Girls, it would get blasted out to 3 phones, mine, JP, and Arisha's, and 98% of the time one of us was going to answer the phone. But under the 2% that someone wasn't there to answer the phone, that would go to a Vonage visual voicemail, and so you do see a couple in there as well, meaning that we missed a call. And so in which case I would have to call them back. Now, it was also my job to pre-screen for the show, and the problem was, and this was a daunting task, you guys. First of all, I want to say we hadn't yet purchased our website. We were working on getting a different kind of website that would have essentially been a company unto itself and would have made my job a lot easier. So every time you see a booking, which agreed under this account, you can't see many, but you do see a few Vonage visual voicemail from some men writing in. That means I had to call everyone on our list from that area, whatever the city was. And you guys, that takes a long time. And then, you know, they don't call back, or you're not sure who's interested, or you're not sure who's available, and then there's a cancellation. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, and you know, in total we had 300 girls. Okay, so it does take time. So if you saw footage, it was probably me going and calling, and I spent on one booking, because it was a mass booking for a big event, I spent 30 hours on just doing that alone, calling and then repeating and then reiterating information and sending out emails, and it was a lot. It was a lot. So it's not easy. And then so yeah, so you guys said I was sitting there doing nothing or playing around on Facebook, and I'm like, I was busy even when I wasn't working. So you are gonna see all of those things are true. And then on top of that, you know, I was cleaning the house. I was the only one that did clean the house because Larry was gone, and I didn't want to put work on him when he was tired and, you know, hardly had any time off. And so you see me doing things like doing the dishes or cleaning the floors, or you know, doing the laundry, or just all the domestic stuff came down to me. So and then, you know, you see me just doing like yoga and past life regressions and meditations and stuff like that, just taking care of myself as well, and my kitty cat. So I'm cooking and just, yeah. You said I did nothing, but it wasn't the case.